Hey there, traders. It's time for my weekend review. Had a pretty good week last week, and the last part of it, the stock market had kind of bounced back up, so my account is up $4,800 just by being there. Let's get into the trades that I have done this week. Anything expiring on the 17th is what I'm going to go over. So I had this SMCX. I'd already had 100 shares of this at a high price. I had bought another 100 shares to dollar cost average, and so I was trading this one. I got assigned. I collected $275 for that, and so now I'm going to sell another one expiring $221 and collected $670 for that. The premiums are just phenomenal on this. And then I had this other trade already going for $221 and collected $720 for that one. I'm not sure what the $5 is. I can't remember why I put that in there to as a negative, but I guess it ended up at $715 there, so pretty good. And so this one it's in italics because it's not traded yet. I've set it this weekend. It'll probably change on Monday. I might have to redo this because of how things start off on Monday, but just to kind of put it in there and give myself an idea of the premium that I could make. Right now it was at $670. It could be more, it could be less by the time Monday rolls around. So that's SMCX, and once I have both of those, I'll be able to sell 2 contracts and do some calls on that. And this is really tons of premium on that. It's kind of a volatile stock. It's a 2x leverage against SMCI, and SMCI has had a lot of problems lately with their accounting, but I think that's gotten better, and I think it's too entrenched. It's too much of a big company to just go away, and I think it's going to recover, and things will get figured out, and then hopefully this 2x leverage, I keep making tons and tons of premium on it on the way up, and I'll just keep doing covered calls, and at some point I'll get out of it, but for now it's okay, making some premium. Next on the list is Nvidia. This one expired on the 17th, or I rolled it, and I think I went over this in my last video. I didn't want to let these get called away. I could have just let them get called away and been good with it, made all the premium that I made, but I decided that I originally started off when the price was like 148. Right now it's like 140, 141. Let's see Nvidia now, trading at 134. So it's down, but I believe it's going to go up. It's gone as high as 149 in the past, but I think it's a gamble. But after earnings, I think things will go up, and I wanted to just hold on to these. And it's kind of precarious because I've got 1,000 shares of this. It's all of my brokerage account. As far as the funds, 144,000 or so, and so I'm not sure. I think this will work out. I didn't want to let these go, so it cost me a lot. But if I end up selling these, that I can keep collecting premium, and if I let these go at 148, and my cost is 140, it's my cost 140, so that would be times 6 contracts. Actually be times 10 because I've got 1,000 shares now, so that'd be $8,000 that I could still collect as far as appreciation. So that's what I did there. It looks bad, down 600, but my count in total is still up pretty good for this month. So that's that one trade on Nvidia. And then I did another trade with the 400 shares I have. I rolled this. I think I put the roll down here when I redid the trade. I put the roll amount minus 52 here. So collected 256 and bought it back for 52. Oh, this is the buy to close. I'm not sure what I rolled it out for, but collected 204 there. And this other trade with the 600 shares I have. And now these are both at the same expiration. So this one I did roll, collected 426, bought it back for 240, so ended up with 186. But since these have now expired in the same date, I'm just doing 1,000 shares at a time now. So if you look at the trade I have on now, it's 10 sells, so 141 call, and that is down here. So this I got the strike price wrong in there. Let me put that in there. 141 call. So this should be 141. And so I collected $105 there per share or per contract, so times 10 or 1,000 shares. And this must be the buyback from before. I'm not sure why that 70 is in there. I ended up with 980. And other than that, I'm just continuing to flip on the daily IWM. It has not gone that great for me this week. This one on the 13th, these are dailies, they expire daily. I did a buy to close, so out of 136, I bought it back for 4, collected 132. The next day, the price went way in the money, so I had to buy this back. And because I'm trading these against these leaps, I do not want to get assigned, so I have to buy these back or roll them out and up. So I had to buy that back for 576 here, so I was a negative 416. But that's okay, because you can just make it up the next day. I'm doing daily trades, and the next day I did a trade 392. Same thing. Price has gone up for IWM, so I had to buy this back for 916. Ouch. So I ended up with minus 524. And so I'll just have to keep doing these dailies this next day. Let's see, collected 136, bought it back for 416, ended up with 131. And the next day collected 80, I had to buy that back. So not going too well for IWM in my daily trades this week. I'm trying to be safe with these, with the deltas. You can see here 17, 18, this one's kind of high at 28, but 18, 14, and 17. But still, the price has been, it's been bumping up and going against me and forcing me to buy these back. But these leaps, they're going to expire in about a year, so I got a year of daily trades, and if I just get more winners than losers, I can just keep making money off this IWM. Luckily, I've got other stuff that's made up for it. And so this next one, it's in process. I collected 120 there, and that's at a strike of 229. Let's see, IWM. Trading right around 225, so I've got a little leeway there to go up to 229, but things have been picking up. It's been kind of dead lately. IWM hasn't really moved much, but now it's starting to move. We'll see what happens next week after the inauguration, and see what happens to these Russell 2000 shares. So I collected a lot more premium this week with my covered call ETFs, and so my monthly income right now is sitting at around $68.78. That is by far the highest I've made in a month, and I still got a couple weeks left in January. So I got this next week and then the following week to make even more money, and maybe I can get this above 10,000. Average monthly return showing here 1.7 times 12 months. That's a 20% return if I was kept on pace with this. And so I'm just going to keep rolling with it. That's it for my weekend review. I really hope you are learning some from this and learning from my mistakes, and just getting some ideas. And if there's anything you want to see, I can do some how-to videos or whatever if you want. I'm mainly just doing my journey and my trades each week. But if this is too boring, I can do some how-to videos and how to trade stocks for beginners, do options and whatever you want. Just leave me a comment in the below the description there, and leave me a comment. Make sure to like and make sure to subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.